drives me nuts. Where's my water? What's up, guys? It's Sean from Window Tint Warriors, and today we're gonna change up the video format a little bit. We're gonna go for maybe a little bit shorter, but full of information type of entertainment videos for you guys. And we're gonna try to post, we'll start with once a week for now and see how that goes, and if we can do more, we will. We're doing a Subaru Crosstrek. We're actually taking the tint off of the two fronts, well, the four fronts, and putting 5%. And then we have the next car here already. That's getting, it's a Durango, getting the taillights tinted and all side windows tinted. We have our hands-on training class coming up soon. If you guys wanna get your last minute seat for that, go to windowtintsupplies.com. One screw behind the handle, one screw down in this grip area, release from the bottom front corner, and then lift up. Clip the bottom in place to hold it in place, and before I take the other panel off, I'm gonna take the tint off and let it start soaking with the soapy water. That way it'll be easier to scrape the glue off. I don't know what just happened, but I know Ernesto is gonna have fun with it. If you guys haven't already, check out my TikTok, Window Tint Warriors. It's getting a lot of traction lately. Like, subscribe, all my videos, or I won't make videos anymore. Sometimes it's hard to get this panel off. You gotta use like a gasket stick and just get in this front corner. Clip the bottom in, take the tint off. Let's do it. Let's go. Ugh, it's so loud. Bring it around town. Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna, chicken macaroni, chilling with my homies. Let's let this soak a little bit more and go cut out the patterns for this. Check Tintwiz, see what they're getting. 2022. We got our Tintwiz FC9000 plotter. Window film 22 Subaru US model. US and Canada. I don't know what's the difference. All I know is I'm gonna cut it. So what's new, guys? Talk to me. Maybe a year from now, maybe tomorrow. Put it in the comments. I look at all the comments, so it's either me or Ernesto looking at them. We got 5% here. Going a little crazy on the two front doors. My favorite windows, the little quarter glass windows. Do a little ASMR. Scrape this glue off. She take my money when I'm in need. Oh, she's a trifling razor indeed. Oh, she's a glue digger way over time. Glue removal is not fun, but then again, you have to make sure you're thorough, because if you miss a spot and you're installing tint, you're gonna have to redo that tint because you're gonna leave glue in it, and we can't have that. Overlap every pass. Make sure the window stays wet. Lubricates the razor blade. Down the sides, into the side, across the whole middle after scraping all the glue off, across the top. You see I'm pulling the window out of the track a little bit to get more of the glass exposed. You can't do that with every car, but most cars you can. And then we'll go down the sides with the 30-degree blade in here. Oh, that Durango was an appointment. He's just an hour early dropping off. Tint and taillight tint. I'm practicing so I can do yours. Yeah. I'll spray paint yours. Nightshade. Or plastic tip, that would be dope. Here comes the noise. Do 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 do. Cue the elevator music. Let's go, Jason. Blow that Yeah. All good, nice and clean. Flush it out. I like to do a spray squeegee spray before I move on to the next glue removal. That way, before I do my next spray squeegee spray, I'm sure that there's no like contaminants or glue strings on the window. Just an extra step to make sure that the window's prepped properly. You see all the glue is kind of like hazy right now. It might be hard to see on the camera, but when it's hazy, it's actually easier to remove because it has water absorbed into the glue. So this makes it easier to scrape off. It's not as stiff. Thank you for sunshine. Thank you for rain. Thank you for joy. Thank you for pain. It's a beautiful day, yay, 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 yay. It's a beautiful day, ay. I don't wanna act all high and mighty, cause tomorrow I might fall down on my face. Samir is here.
He's here, buddy.
He's got the peanut butter. He's gonna smear it on my toast.
I'm dead.
Yeah, we have too much fun. All right, let's get it in. Let's get it on. Front corner's gonna go in first, just like every other type of bottom loading or any other car. Front corner in, top edge in, slide it forward, lay it down, lay it back. Get a nice tight edge. But first, let me take a selfie. Heat it up on the outside to make it tack when I do the first squeegee. That way it doesn't move on me because I have it lined up really well right now. Don't want it to have to reposition. I like to seal up my top corners because when you roll the window up, that's where all the tension hits. Last thing you want is it to peel back after rolling it up. Roll it up, spray the bottom, squeegee it out, straight down, from the middle out. Seal up the bottom edge with the heat gun and the gray lid coat. WindowTintSupplies.com. Looks good. Spray, squeegee, spray. Bottom load. Top load. I like to use the easy reach to open the bottom of this gasket so that the tint can fall in. Make sure we're all in across the bottom. It looks good, there's no light gaps in here. So I'm gonna spray the inside and I'm gonna go outside and make sure that there's no gaps around the perimeter, which there isn't, just a couple air pockets. So I'm gonna tack down here first and then I'm gonna work those up. I wanna get the piece of film stuck in place before I go and try to force this in, because I could then end up rotating or twisting the film so it won't fit properly anymore. Being careful not to heat the perimeter rubbers too much, because that could burn. Very carefully. That's a good angle there. Not many people see what you guys are seeing right now. We usually record this from the outside. That's how you go all the way from the top, 2 inches, to the corner, down the back. And then I'll just go over the inside with the gray lid coat just to make sure that I don't leave any water pockets behind, or big water pockets. On these Subarus that have this new plastic piece here, actually take this off before I reinstall the panel. That way we can easily clip the panel back on and then reinstall this piece. Very easy. 2 screws go back in, both the same size, so it doesn't matter where you put them. I mean, it matters where you put them, but it doesn't matter which one you put in which hole, as long as you're putting it in the right hole. Nice firm pressure. 6 more minutes until we should start the next car. Again, just like the last one, we'll get into the nice tight top edge. La cucaracha, la cucaracha. Put a little hat on me, sombrero. La cucaracha. Easy reach down the sides. Got a little flap here. If this ever happened, you want to pull it from about 3 inches away from the edge. Allow it to naturally fall. And let it flow in. From us moving that, we have a little tiny finger on the side here. We have a couple little specks of contamination, not a big deal. We can work these out. They're very small. If I could feel them with the car, like they were thick enough to make an imprint, then I would redo this window. But these are very small dust particles, and we can work them out very lightly with a little bit of heat and a little chiseler. You gotta be careful with the heat. You don't want to apply heat consistently to the same area for too long, because these plastics tend to burn very easily. Be very careful. In we go. Open up the gasket with the easy reach. The clip stayed behind on that plastic piece I took out on the front. Sometimes this happens. I'll show you when I pop it out. Sometimes when you pull this plastic piece off of the front of the door, the clip stays behind, so you just gotta pop the clip out of the door itself and then put it back on the plastic. Me hungry. Bye-bye. Alright, we're getting started on this Dodge Durango. They only want the 4 doors done, and he's doing 20 over the back ones and 20 on the 2 fronts. So the back doors are going to be darker than what the 2 fronts are. There was definitely tint on this before, so we're going to have to scrape all the glue off. Woohoo! You can see all the glue residue on the inside. It's like black. It's weird. This is that Walmart tint. You can tell by the glue how it has the color and the adhesive. To take the gaskets out on these, it's very easy. It's only one 10mm behind the door handle, and then you just pull the top back. Spray, scrape, spray, squeegee, spray. Do these 4 doors, doing some custom taillights. You guys will get to see that. And then we got a big boy coming that we're probably gonna end up live streaming, right, Ernie? The trend today, everything has glue on the windows. Do our pre-spray squeegee spray. Since there was glue, just like on the last car, I like to do this after I scrape glue off a window, just to make sure I collect any pieces of glue that could be straggling on the center of the window or around the perimeters. And then flush out the bottom a bit. Man, I'm super sleepy today. I think I need a nap. I did not wake up good this morning. When I woke up, I shut my alarm off and I fell asleep for another hour. I would have been done with that. So many noises. It's go time. Technically have 20 minutes to get this car out of here, so we're gonna be behind by maybe 15 to 20 minutes. We'll lay all these patterns on the outsides. What the hell, man? Need a sound barrier wall. Let's get started with the front. Spray, squeegee, spray. Down the back. Flush it out. Give a liner. Slide it forward, line it up, squeegee it out. Hit it with the easy reach, towel on the top edge with the gray lid co, and the heat gun. Make sure our top corners are sealed up good. Easy reach down the sides, gray lid co across the bottom, seal up that bottom edge. Spray, squeegee, spray, squeegee, spray, squeegee, spray. It drives me nuts. Seal the bottom. And we can go ahead and put these gaskets back in, put the screws back in, go onto the other side and do the same thing. Let's get it done. I need another coffee. Birds are not real. You know what else isn't real? Australia. Have you ever seen an Australian baby? There it is. One more window after this and onto the taillights. Squeegee at the bottom of the window, go down the sides with the easy reach. And then we're gonna heat the bottom edge with the Guaylico card and the heat gun. Oh, lost my tightness. This is why I always heat the outside of the glass, because I don't want it moving around on me when I'm squeegeeing, which I just did. Back in place. Seal it up. We got to seal it up. A millionaire, I'm a young money millionaire, tougher than Nigeria hair. My criteria doesn't compare to your career, it isn't fair. I'm a venereal disease, like a menstrual bleed, like a pen on a tablet. I don't write shit cause I ain't got time.
Is that what you're gonna say?
Yeah.
Is that actually it?
Yeah.
You're about to borrow?
No, I'm about to let you listen to it. For then Nigerian hair, my criteria compared to your career. Now the customer wants us to do just these sections of the taillight. So we're gonna use our dark gloss luxe material, hit it with a quick prep solution. Wants to keep the red perimeter, I guess it'll go contrast with the stripes. I know just the tool for this. You can get these from windowtintsupplies.com. It's a door/trunk latch hook. You hook it into the latch and you allow the latch to close on this hook. And now it's stuck in place. You can tint the taillights if you gotta do a hatch. If you're wrapping a trunk, you can use it on the trunk. It's pretty cool. 11 by 6, 13 by 6. So we need, let's cut 4 13 by 6s so we have extra material to work with. Let's do it. All right, go time. Warm it up a little bit. I'm gonna use one of my straight edges to advantage. One less line I have to cut. Right up. I have my hook holding it in place so I'm not gonna close it by accident. I'll grab my light quick so I can see where I have to cut. Now with the scan grip light, you can see the edges that we have to cut here, and cut it. I'm just scoring the vinyl, I'm not actually cutting through it. Right this line here. So we'll take our piece, use our straight edge on the top if there is one. There is not, so I might have to cut all the sides, which isn't an issue. Lift it up while I squeegee it to let the air release. Good. Needed that. Quick seal it up with heat, make sure it's stuck around the perimeter, no air bubbles in the middle, seal the edge up. Now we can release this hook. And now we can do our sides. So with these, they're a little bit more curved, but all you gotta do is get a tack on the front side, which would be this portion, the left on this left side. And then we use a hair dryer or a heat gun. Not too hot, just a little bit. Grab it like so. Get a nice pull. Now we can squeegee it out. Here I'm using the glove, but you can use a card. Use a little bit of heat on the edge to wrap. Bam! Huh? A little bit of heat. A little finger, a little crease, we can heat it out. Voila. It's a me, a Mario. Good. Good, good, good. Perfect. All right, guys, that's it for this day in the life. We're about to go live, which you guys are probably gonna see before you see this video. We're about to do a 2021 Silverado 5,500, so it's a big boy. We'll see you guys there, or in the next video, or we won't see you again if you don't want to watch me. Either way, see you somewhere.
I'll find you.
It's the truth. If you don't want to watch, I'll find you. Look at me. What's up?